Okay, what's up? It's the Game Impulse, and as part of the announcement of the Xbox One today, a portion of that, like the last 10-15 minutes, was dedicated specifically to the next Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts is made by Infinity Ward, same people who made all the Modern Warfares, and they said that they could have done the safe thing and make Modern Warfare 4, but they did the right thing and they made a new game with a new engine and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, thoughts?
I have not really been that excited for a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2, and this game actually makes me excited. It's new. It's got, you know, they were saying all new characters, all new story, all new everything, pretty much. I mean, I'm sure it'll still have that typical Call of Duty style of gameplay formula, high adrenaline moments, and all that stuff, which, why wouldn't it? That's what makes Call of Duty Call of Duty. But, you know, one thing that really surprised me is the new engine and just how great the game looks, you know, and the little bit of gameplay that they showed, and, you know, in the trailers and stuff. The game looks absolutely fucking beautiful. And they did like a comparison between Modern Warfare 3 and Ghost, and they were like, this is a dog in Modern Warfare 3, this is a dog in Ghost, and it's just like magnificent how this dog looks. I mean, down to the scars on the nose they were showing.
Tattoo in the ear.
Yeah, and it's just so much detail. And they were like, this is an arm from Modern Warfare 3, this is an arm in Ghost. And you could see each individual hair, dirt under the nails. You could see blue veins running through the arm. It looked
bruises, like,
yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, it looked amazing. And just the graphics as a whole, I could just definitely tell that the new engine is something that Call of Duty really needed, and this is a great time to do it with the new consoles coming out. So I thought that looked great. They didn't really show a whole lot of gameplay, like combat and stuff, but what they did, it looked really interesting. But
yeah, they talked. A lot of what they showed was, like, they showed some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, like developing it, and how they were a lot more focused on minute details. Like we were talking about the individual hairs on an arm. Or one of the comparison things they showed. This is a jungle setting that we used in Modern Warfare 3. This is a jungle setting that we're using now. Which it's like beautiful. There's like shafts of light coming through the canopy. Like, yeah, and like there's so much shadowing. Like there's like the shadowing of the face itself. Like the light source is over here, so there's shadow on this side of the face. I'm like, that's nice. And they've introduced a lot of things that, you know, aren't 100% new to first-person shooter, but then at the same time they're new for Call of Duty. So I mean, it kind of makes sense. They introduced leaning, like, you know, you can lean over from like around corners to shoot, so you're a little bit more covered. Sliding, which is, if I'm not mistaken, it was in Medal of Honor, I think, 2010, we had sliding. It was either that or Battlefield Bad Company 2, one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's Medal of Honor. And then also, like, apparently your dogs have a lot more purpose. Like, they're not just like a multiplayer thing or an enemy that's an insignificant thing to run into. Like, oh, I gotta worry about dogs. It's like a companion. It's part of the team. And that was one of the things they emphasized, was that they're building characters and a team of characters that you feel for, that you love. And they brought some director, I forget what his name is. He made Taxi.
Traffic.
Oh, Traffic, that's what it was. He made
Traffic and Syriana,
and
something like that.
And like, he's like, yeah, my job is to pick characters that you feel for. And I was like, yeah. And then again, like you said, the graphics, the new engine, because, you know, they've been running the same engine since, if I'm not mistaken, since COD 4. It's been the same. See that either COD 4 or Modern Warfare 2, they've been running the same basic engine. So I mean, it's nice that they've upped the new engine. It makes everything look amazing. And by what I saw with the story, you know, with a little bit of what we saw at the trailer, it's an interesting story. I mean, it's been done before with the whole America's been attacked and America's at breaking point. You know, it's been done, but I feel like they've added some new spice to it, maybe.
Like they're saying how like there's no military almost, and America is pretty much fucked up and all that stuff, and you know that kind of happened already with Modern Warfare 3, but I think they're taking it to a more extreme level. And they were saying how these, you know, soldiers that you play know so much about combat and fighting that they learned from, you know, past people and all that stuff. You know, the trailer looked really cool. The trailer was had like a very somber feel, very dark atmosphere to it, and just like some really. The one part that really blew me, there was two parts that really blew me away in the trailer, is when they were rappelling down that skyscraper.
Yeah, that was...
And they were going down this skyscraper and just looking down. I mean, this is a huge fucking skyscraper, and it's just like, wow. And another part is when that whole, like, building or town or whatever was just getting blown the fuck away on the side of that cliff. That was amazing looking, and just like, holy shit. What was that coming out of the ground at the end? Was that like a... What was that? Like the ground was breaking at the end.
I think the ground. I think it was just an earthquake.
It was something. But they were also talking about multiplayer. How multiplayer is kind of going to get a facelift with destructible environments. I know it's something that's been done in Battlefield, but you know. I think
it might be destructible environments, but I think they were more talking about like hazards that just happen, like earthquake, or you know, it's going to flood, and you got to be wary of that. Or one of the things that they showed was like a tree falling over a certain section of the map, and I guess if you're under it, well, then you're screwed. But I mean,
or like they showed like a big pile of fucking logs rolling down a hill or something. They were also talking about you can finally customize what you look like and customize your whole character and all that stuff, which is kind of neat. I mean, not that that's ever really been done before, but it's new for Call of Duty, like Keith was saying. Something that should be interesting.
Yeah, it's... so, I guess, final thoughts, opinions?
I think this is a very exciting, fresh thing for Call of Duty. Like, this needed to happen. They were really making some bold claims, saying that this is going to be the best Call of Duty ever made, and that's a pretty bold fucking claim, but they might be able to pull it off. I mean, this is new. It's exciting.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is I'm genuinely excited for this one. Like, I was the last Call of Duty that I got excited for was I didn't even really get excited for Modern Warfare 2 too much. That was when I started playing a lot of Call of Duty. Was probably Black Ops 1, because, you know, I played that, and then Modern Warfare 3 I did get kind of excited for, but I was like, Modern Warfare 2 kind of went sour, hopefully they fixed that. And then Black Ops 2, it just kind of, I might get
Black Ops 2, I was just like, wow.
And then, but then it surprised me. So this is the first one in a long time I've actually been excited for.
Yeah.
And it's actually, you know, connecting with the Xbox One thing, that really makes me want to get, like I was like, I'll get it for the 360 or whatever, because, you know, it'll save me, I'll save some bucks. But then I was like, wow, look, with this new graphics engine that the Xbox One can provide, and this new game engine, that I was like, I think I have to get the Xbox One and get this game. I don't think there's any other way, and it's making me see that with a lot of games, like Assassin's Creed 4. I'm like, I might as well make it for the next gen console and then just wait a little bit to get it.
Yeah, this game was good, really good. We did a video on this before.
But now it's like a little more concrete stuff, so...
Yeah. And hopefully they'll show more of this game off at E3. But I'm pretty excited for this game.
I wonder if they do another Call of Duty XP. Like that little... They had a convention for Call of Duty when Modern Warfare 3 came out. They do that and you could play it. Or they had like another thing where they had some people come in and boom, you get to play Black Ops 2 and you can have a minute and a half worth of gameplay that you can show off. And it was all on hijack because I saw a bunch of them. But, like, if they do something like that, because that would be cool too. And just show... you know, all the cool stuff off, so...
Yeah. I hope they don't fuck multiplayer up again. I hope that they keep some of the things that Treyarch has done with the multiplayer, because they made some really great improvements. Yeah. But I felt with Modern Warfare 3, Infinity Ward really made the multiplayer go south.
Yeah.
So I hope they don't do that.
So there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential for greatness in this game, but then at the same time there's also a lot of potential for great disappointment.
Yes.
But by what I've seen, there's going to be very little disappointment at this point. So, Call of Duty Ghost, does it have
comes out November 5th. Who knows? Maybe that's the release date of one of the consoles.
Maybe it might be a launch title, but you know, it comes out for all current gen, all next gen consoles. So you should definitely buy it. I recommend it after watching the trailer that we just saw.
Yeah.
So, Game of Balls. See you guys later.